China issues a stark warning to President Trump. Be careful with Taiwan, or risk another conflict. Time for the Streamline. Everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. President Trump is in China for a high-stakes summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Trump says their first meeting, quote, went great. But Chinese state media reports President Xi warned Trump about disagreements over Taiwan. China considers it a territory of Beijing, and Xi warned that any disagreements over that territory could cause the two countries to clash. The war with Iran is also a major focus of the trip. The conflict is pushing gas and food prices to new highs in the U.S. Trump suggested China should help to reopen the Strait of Hormuz.
It's in their interest to resolve this. Economies are melting down because of this crisis in the Straits. They're going to be buying less Chinese product, and the Chinese exports are going to drop precipitously.
Analysts say China's in no rush, though, to help. A U.S. intelligence report says the war is actually giving China a strategic edge. Trump and Xi will meet several more times during this summit, including a state dinner and a formal tea ceremony. With no end in sight to the conflict with Iran, gas prices are climbing again. Nationally, it's up 2 cents overnight to $4.53 a gallon. Here in San Diego, no change. Gallon of regular is $6.18.
While this remains a very difficult budget year, with real fiscal challenges and necessary trade-offs, we continued looking for responsible ways to protect important neighborhood services wherever possible.
You asked, and he listened to some of it. Mayor Todd Gloria unveiled revisions to his proposed budget Wednesday, trying to balance the city's roughly $118 million deficit. His new plan now saves some library and rec center hours in several neighborhoods. The North Claremont Library branch, which was expected to close, will now be kept open. However, arts and culture programs still face massive cuts, losing about 85% of its funding. Gloria said that he is prioritizing safety, road repairs, homelessness, and affordability in his budget. The new plan saves a lot of programs that were on the chopping block. So where exactly did the new money come from to bring back some of these services? Central San Diego reporter Yasmin Ludi went straight to the mayor to find out.
Every year, the city releases a budget where it feels like all hope is lost and programs from every department have to be cut. And while, yes, there are some cuts, if you look at the last few years, the city always seems to find the money they need in the end. But where is that money coming from? I went digging through the documents to find out.
These restorations today are made possible by a slight uptick in tourism revenue, along with a new legal guidance on the utilization of our golf fund.
San Diego staples, tourism, and golf to the rescue. According to the mayor's office, a small increase in the tourism occupancy tax, also known as TOT, and about $4 million from the Golf Enterprise Fund are saving programs across the city. Things like rec center and library hours, youth programs, and December nights. But the money can't cover everything. The mayor says his budget revision did not include any more money for arts and culture funding.
In this environment where we're trying to close a 9-digit budget deficit, we have to be very specific and focus on the priorities of San Diegans.
If this budget whiplash seems familiar, you're not alone. The same thing happened the past 2 years. At this exact same time last year, programs across the city were on the chopping block, including police staffing. The city moved money from one place to the next to keep the programs. The year before, the same thing. A revised budget restored millions in funding, including homeless programs. At the same time, the mayor said he was able to do that through the state funding and by asking the commission to tap into its reserves and backfill funding. While finding money tends to be a trend in the last few years, some leaders don't agree with how that money should be spent.
The $2 million that we'll be spending on AI surveillance of everyday San Diegans. I believe today, and I will always believe, that it is better to invest in safety and fun and good opportunities.
Gloria feels differently.
This technology is absolutely keeping San Diegans safe, and the evidence is in the declining crime rates.
The mayor's revised budget will be discussed at next week's City Council before a final vote in June. Covering Central San Diego, Yasmin Ludi, ABC 10 News.
Health officials are now monitoring at least 36 people across the U.S. for hantavirus. That includes 18 people who were on board that cruise ship where the outbreak began. But officials are also investigating a possible new case in Illinois that's not connected to the ship. The CDC has more than 100 people working around the clock on this. There are now 11 confirmed cases worldwide. One critically ill passenger in France is in intensive care and needs an artificial lung. The World Health Organization, though, says risk to the general public remains low. The Trump administration is withholding over $1 billion in Medicaid funding from California. It says this is to stop fraud in federal health programs. They're also freezing new Medicare enrollments for hospice and home care providers nationwide for 6 months.
We are going to very aggressively encourage the states to take Medicare fraud more seriously. For those states that refuse to get serious about fraud, we are going to turn off that anti-fraud money. And if we continue to find problems, we can turn off other resources within their state Medicaid programs as well.
California officials dispute the fraud claims.
Keeping your utility costs down over summer can be difficult, but there are things you can do to save. A lot of people are trying to figure out how they can save money when it comes to their electricity.
I took SDG&E Communications Manager Alex Welling with me to walk through a home and see if we can find areas that you may not realize may save you money on your electric bill.
Looks like we do have some pull-down drapes, which are great. We do have the hangers for actual drapes, so you could do blackout curtains. Really anything to block the light. You're going to be able to cool down your home, and you're not going to have to use your AC as often.
Blackout curtains will cost you about $10 to $40 per panel. Next, look at your light fixtures. Changing your light bulbs to LED can save you hundreds in energy costs. According to the Department of Energy, lighting accounts for about 15% of an average home's electricity use. Switching over to LED can save a family about $225 in energy costs per year. LED light bulbs will cost you anywhere from just over $1 to more than $100, depending on the type, brightness, and features. If you are heading out of town, you can also make a couple of changes to help you save. First, take a look at your water heater. If you aren't going to be home, adjust the settings to reflect that.
And there are settings on there where you could set it to either vacation mode or just that the pilot light is on, so you're not burning all that energy trying to keep water hot when you're not using it.
Which leads us to unplugging devices while you're out of town.
There are things called energy vampires. So being able to unplug your air refresheners, unplugging your microwave, unplugging phone chargers, anything that has a little adapter on it is going to use electricity when it's plugged in.
And if you want to see how much electricity you're saving by unplugging, head to SDG&E's website and look for the Vampire Energy Calculator, which will show you how much money you'll save for each unplugged item. For example, unplugging your microwave can save you $22 per year and your printer $38 per year. Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
The 2026 World Cup final will have more than just some of soccer's finest competing to be the best. It will also feature top music talents. FIFA announced that Shakira, Madonna, and K-pop superstars BTS will perform at the first ever halftime show. The final is scheduled for July 19th at MetLife Stadium, New Jersey. World Cup 2026 begins June 11th in Mexico City and will have matches played in several locations all across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, including LA. In the South Bay, Chula Vista landmarks coming back to life. The city announced that it acquired the Vogue Theater on 3rd Avenue. It opened in 1945 and was a popular downtown Chula Vista spot until it closed in 2006. The city plans to revitalize the theater and reopen it to hopefully build up the art scene in the city. We are still waiting on the cost and the timetable for the project. Looking forward to that coming back to life. And that's your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know today in under 10 minutes.